I bought a shirt from the Nordstrom rack. Literally don't shop there ever, but I was like, I need a little shopping spree. And so I grabbed this. I think it's a nice, fun fall color, and so I'll wear that today. It also is like 60 degrees. Crazy. Good afternoon. Today is Thursday, September 4th. I'm going on an 8-mile run today. This week is peak week for me. So it is the longest long run that I'll do. I'm gonna do 30 miles on Saturday, and then I'm gonna try to get in another run this week, possibly a 5-miler or 6-miler on either Friday, so tomorrow, or Sunday, depending on how I'm feeling. But I did take a little bit of a 3-day period break after 27 miles. Body needed a little rest. Jumping back in today and really excited to get back onto the trails. I've got a new shirt today, and I'm also gonna use for the second time my salmon vest. Right now, the weather outside is 66 degrees. It is finally starting to feel like fall, and I'm also wearing my toe socks. Let's go get my shoes. I'm gonna wear my Brooks Glycerin 21s. They have a little bit more bounce in them than my other ones right now. And I feel like it actually goes with the outfit. Do a little fit check. I have my Brooks Glycerin 21s. I have my gray toe socks, my black biker shorts from Colorful Koala, a brown shirt from Nike, and then my Salomon running vest. I feel like I'm finally matching, which is weird. Or like a fall-y kind of run.
3.23 miles in, I literally was almost hit by a car. I'm not kidding. I was almost hit by a car halfway through the walkway. Guy just didn't want to look up and wanted to do a California roll instead. But I am safe. I am good. I am healthy. I am finishing this run out. Stomach feels a little weird. I think it's because I've mostly been getting my carbs in through water and like different liquid resources. But other than that, mostly excited just to eat dinner. Making pasta today. That sounds so good. I chose to not bring any nutrition for this run just because it's 8 miles and I'm not going to eat anything in 8 miles. It's not worth it. I also hate that my keys right now are shaking in my vest. Okay, maybe I should say something I love about this run. It's beautiful. I've got some food cooking on the stove. This is plant-inspired Thai basil vegetable dumplings. I'm also going to heat up this little sauce packet, but that's what I got in here with a little bit of oil. And then in here, I have my rice cooking. I'm hoping that I'll be able to find like some sort of green. Ooh, I have ice cream. Okay. I've been in love with this Ben & Jerry's strawberry cheesecake non-dairy ice cream. So delicious. So I'll probably have a little bit of that for dessert. But for main course, it is the rice and the basil dumplings. Alrighty, this is dinner. This is like the little soy sauce packet that was with the basil dumplings, but I got rice here and Thai basil dumplings. This is all going inside of my stomach and going to help me run 30 miles. Good morning. Today is Saturday, September 6th, and it is peak week. So today is my longest long run of 30 miles. I've got everything prepped and ready to go. I have a little lunchbox right here of different aid station kind of stuff that I'll need to refuel. I'll have that at around mile 20 or mile 17, I think. I think it's mile 17. But either way, I'll be able to stop and fill up my waters and grab some more food. But I feel like I'm ready to go. It is a brisk 45 degrees outside, so it's a little chilly. I brought my gloves and my ear warmers just for those first 3 hours where there's not as much sunlight, but I'm ready to go. This may be the downfall of my run, but I'm going to put on my trainer shoes. Ooh. 4:59, fit check. Brooks Glycerin shoes, feature socks, Colorful Koala shorts. I have a race shirt, a Nike long sleeve, and a Nike zip. And I have gloves, my ear warmers, my Salomon water vest, my Shocks headphones. Good to go. Currently at mile 3.5, so 3.5 miles in. Literally, it is so beautiful outside today. And One thing that I noticed is that the only people who I've passed are women. Women run in the dark because it's scary in the light. Stomach is feeling iffy. I did have like half a bagel, ate it on the 5-minute car ride. Gonna let my stomach settle, but only 26.5 miles to go. Also, just look how pretty it is. The sun is finally coming out. Gorgeous. 4.4 miles in, had my first gel of the run. I'm gonna be running through a Boston qualifying race by accident just because of the route I'm taking today. And I did the same thing last year, so sorry to everyone who's gonna see me like walking while you're trying to qualify for Boston, but I'm running 50 miles. Well, I will be running 50 miles and I'm running 30 miles today, so I will be walking. I'm not a racer, I'm a runner. Mile 13, legs feeling a little bit sore, and it's crazy to think that I'm not even halfway done with my run. I think by the time I get back to my car to give myself an aid station, that will be 26 miles. So then I'll only have to do 4 more miles from there, but at least I'll have time to sit, refill, eat some food, and push myself past to 30 miles. Overall, my body's feeling really good because it's cold outside, but the sun just came outside. So it's getting a little bit warmer, so possibly take off this long sleeve soon. But right now, heart rate's staying low, body feels good. Time to keep going. 20.5 miles in, I got 9.5 to go. I just ran with some of that race that I was listening to earlier when I was heading out onto the trails, and oh my goodness, those runners are so fast. I literally sped up by accident and told myself I could not walk because these people can't walk. So kind of like a push, but now I'm trying to get my heart rate down so that I can get these next 9 miles done. And then I'm gonna go home, shower, and eat a lot of food, like all the food in the world. I'm gonna make pizza, pasta. I just ate up on my ice cream yesterday, so I might have to go get more ice cream, but I'm gonna eat so much after this. I can't even imagine how many calories I'm gonna burn. 30 miles is crazy. Anyway, I think I'm about 4 miles away from my car, so that's gonna be my aid station. I'll sit down for a minute, eat some food, maybe massage my feet a little because those hurt. And then I'll have 6 miles. I think, yeah, around 6 miles to finish up. Whew, almost to my car. Mile 25, I stopped at my car, ate part of my bagel, had the whole entire bag of potato chips, refilled my water up front, and I took my water bladder out, so hopefully just these 2 filled with regular old water will get me through. My legs are hurting, there's no denying that. And my heart rate since mile 21 has not been able to get low, but I've also increased my caffeine levels, so I feel like the increase of caffeine is making my heart go higher, hard to run. So maybe I'll have to keep an eye on my caffeine intake from now on. But overall, a pretty good 30-mile run. Literally cannot believe I just ran 30 miles. My brain, my chest, my heart feels all good. Like breathing is great. Nothing feels like stressed out. The only things stressed are my legs, so I'm going to try to do my best to give my legs some good recovery, take a shower, stretch, and fuel my body with water, rehydration, and food. And I also bought new shoes because I had to. My shoes are dying. I did 400 miles on my Brooks Glycerins. I need new shoes. These are what they look like. I'm not a huge fan of the color, but they'll have to do. Unfortunately, the store I buy my shoes from didn't have any of the fun colors. I feel like Brooks Glycerin Maxes are coming out with a number 2. So I grabbed those just to be able to break them in before my marathon, and then hopefully they'll be one of my change out shoes for my 50-mile race. I literally still can't believe that I did 30 miles. I think that's absolutely crazy. Luckily, I don't have to run 30 miles until my 50-mile race in about 4 weeks. And I wanted to share a little bit about what my next 4 weeks looks like. So long run wise, my long runs go 22 miles, 26.2 miles, 7 miles, and then I have my 50-mile race, which I literally cannot believe. It's coming up so quickly. I'm really excited for these next 4 weeks and the future ahead of them, tapering down other than my marathon that I have. It just happened to be that the marathon I always run every single year is 2 weeks before my 50. I feel like I'll be all right as long as I don't hurt myself, but I'm ready to kind of detrain or train a little bit down and get my body ready for 50 miles. I've had a really fun time documenting my experiences so far, and I'm hoping you guys have really loved these videos and maybe introduced you guys to the ultramarathon lifestyle, the ultra running, or just running in general, and giving you that motivation to go out there and enjoy nature. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more ultramarathon videos, as well as my 50-mile race in literally 4 weeks. Can't believe it. Hope you guys have an amazing day and an amazing run. Bye.